All right, good morning, YouTube. This is the Best Daily Bets channel. I am your host, Dylan, and we are getting back to it today. So, we got a couple of games that I feel really good about, and going to try to make you some money here. Yesterday was tough, man. We had a couple of disallowed goals. VAR is really providing to be a thorn in my side here. So that was tough, especially on our lock game. We had three disallowed goals in that Bologna-Napoli game, and that was really brutal to watch. Um, so, that's okay. Those things happen, and we're going to get back to it today. I feel real good about these, and let's take a look at what those bets are. All right, bet number one is returning to Serie, and we're looking at Torino and Genoa. Now, this one, again, this is a very high degree of confidence that I have in this one. Torino gives up a lot of goals. Genoa has been scoring a bit of goals lately, so feel real good about this bet today. So this over is 2.5. In fact, excuse me. In fact, if you look here on screen, you can see that Torino has covered that every single time in the last 5 games. And the only one time that Genoa didn't do that was when they took on the worst team in the league, which is Spal. So Spal, they're terrible. They couldn't get a goal, and so Genoa beat them up 2-0. And you look at the other games beside that, then you see a lot of goals. So I feel pretty good about this one at over 2.5. Okay, so let's move on to our next game. We're going to La Liga, so going to Spain. And this one we're taking the over of 2.5 as well. And the reason being is that Sevilla was kind of hitting a rough patch there for a couple, for let's say maybe a week, and they've really turned their game around. So they've kind of hit their stride. You see they're playing pretty well. They're scoring, and Real Sociedad, especially at home, definitely likes to score. So if you look at their last couple home games, they've put up 2 goals themselves, and I fully expect Sevilla to get a couple of goals. So this could be a 2-2 game, maybe 2-1, but it actually even has the potential to be a bit higher scoring. But I feel real good about this one and very comfortable with the over of 2.5 on this game. All right, so let's move on down to the next bet, which here we're going to jolly old England, and we're taking the Crystal Palace and Manchester United game, and we're taking the over of 2.5 here as well. Manchester United, boy, they were a disappointment the other day when we took them against Southampton. They took a 2-1 lead. They hit the post a couple of times, and then Southampton scored, I think, an extra time to tie it up. But we took the spread, so it didn't matter. Manchester United's defense isn't great, is kind of what I'm noticing. Um, and Crystal Palace, they're not very good, but at home, I think they're going to get a goal, at least one. Manchester United, I would say it's a virtual guarantee that they get at least 2 goals. I really do. Now, the only thing that's concerning about this game is that Manchester's got the FA Cup on the 18th, which is Saturday. So, how long are they going to play with a top level of intensity against Crystal Palace? I'm not sure. It's for that reason that I'm not necessarily comfortable taking the -1.5. Manchester may well go up and then back way off. Turn into a more defensive side or get some subs in and rest the likes of Pogba and Green. Well, maybe not Greenwood. He's a youngster. But some of these other guys, they might take out. It would not surprise me. Shaw. So they may take some of these guys out and lessen their attacking power. But again, I feel pretty good about this one at the over of 2.5. So I think for sure we'll at least see 2, if not 3 goals for Manchester. They may well cover this on their own. And I think Crystal Palace probably gets one. I really do. So maybe he comes in the second half, but I do think that they get a goal in this game. I mean, they're demoralized. I think they're pretty much guaranteed to be relegated at this point. Oh, excuse me, not even close. Never mind. So they actually still have a little bit to fight for, but they are not looking good at all. So either way, feeling really good about this one too. Okay, now the lock of the day is the Manchester United versus Crystal Palace over of 2.5. Okay, this is your lock of the day. I know we missed yesterday again with those 3 disallowed goals. That was absolutely brutal, but there's no way that this one doesn't hit. Book it, count it, lock it in. It's a match. All right, guys. So it's over 2.5. Manchester Crystal Palace. Count it. It's going through. All right, and then your bonus pick. Bonus pick yesterday didn't do so great either. But that's okay because our bonus pick today is the Real Madrid. Whoop, there we go. Real Madrid minus 1.5 against Villarreal. I think Villarreal is going to lose this game either 2-0 or 3-1 if they get a goal. And the only reason I'm not taking the over in this game is because I'm not so sure that Real Madrid doesn't just come in and snuff them out. Real Madrid's got a really good defense these days, so just want to make sure that we don't get burned there. I do think they'll at least get 2 goals themselves. I really do. So, especially against a team like Villarreal that certainly has the propensity to give up some goals. So I feel pretty good about this one, but it's not good enough to be in the top 3. So again, your bonus pick is Real Madrid minus 1.5. I actually saw this line fluctuate. If you can get it at -1, definitely take it. But minus 1.5, I'd still be pretty comfortable taking that one as well. All right, so let's bring it home here. Go to camera and bring it home. So our 3 picks today are the over of 2.5 between Real Sociedad and Sevilla. I had to check that one. It is the over of 2.5 between Torino and Genoa, and it is the over of 2.5 between Crystal Palace and Manchester United. All right, so let's get those picks in, guys. Let's make those bookies and sports books feel it. All right, and make a little bit extra scratch. So again, I'm your host Dylan. Have a fantastic day and good luck out there.